Good morning to everyone. Expecting that whatever you learned last day, you must have understood that. We'll do the continuation of that. We'll do certain other definitions related to rational numbers. We have written the definition of rational number is a number in the form of P upon Q. P and Q are integers. Q is not equal to 0. That was the first definition of rational number. We have also learned the definition of irrational numbers, the numbers which are not in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0, is said to be irrational number. You have written this definition of rational as well as irrational number. We have learned another definition of rational number. If you remember, a decimal is said to be terminating. A decimal is said to be rational if it has terminating decimal point, okay, or non-terminating but repeating decimal. Two cases we are having. We are talking about rational number, and this rational number can be written as P upon Q form. That definition already written. A decimal is said to be rational if it has first is terminating decimal point, or second is non-terminating but repeating. Both are known as rational number. Either it should terminate or it should repeat. It has not terminated, then it should repeat. Now, what do you mean by terminated and what is the meaning of repeated? Let me explain that to you. We are talking about the rational number which are in decimal form. Decimal means point. If you are getting point somewhere, then it is said to be the rational number 1.23. This 1.23 is, this 1.23 is a terminating decimal point. This number 1.23 is having fixed number of digits, terminating. And if the number of digits after decimal is fixed, then the decimal is said to be rational. Clear? It should terminate. The number should have the fixed number of digits. Or if the number is not having fixed number of digits, it should repeat. We got 1.23, 23, 23, dash. Both these types of numbers are said to be rational number. Either they should terminate or they should repeat. I've taken the example 1.23. This number is having fixed number of digits, 2 digits we are having. If this is having fixed number of digits, that is 2, then we say it is a rational number since it is terminating. Again, the number is said to be rational if it is not terminating but repeating. If the number is continuously going on, after 2, 3, we again got 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, so many times, infinite times. Such type of numbers are said to be rational. Either it should terminate or it should repeat. We have also learned the definition of irrational number, which is not terminating and non-repeating. Irrational number. Irrational is said to be irrational if it has non-terminating and non-repeating decimal. That means the number should not terminate, the number should not repeat. Suppose I have taken 1.23, the next number should not be 23, because if you are taking 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, that means this 2, 3 is repeating. but we don't have to take 2, 3. We have to make non-terminating. It should not be ended, therefore we will put dash, dash, dash. Non-terminating means it should not end. And it should be non-repeating. This 2, 3 should not repeat. After 2, 3, we write 2, double 3, 2, triple 3, 2, and so on. Therefore, such type of numbers which are non-terminating and non-repeating, they are known as irrational. We have learned 3 types of number: the number which terminates, the number which repeats, and the number which is not terminating and non-repeating. We'll write one question related to this, and after that, the definition of rational, the second definition will be clear to you. Now, in what way this second definition has to be shown? Okay. We'll write one question related to this. Find decimal expansion of the following number. Find the decimal expansion of the following numbers and then determine whether they are rational. The question is, first you have to find out the decimal expansion of the number. And after finding the decimal expansion of the number, determine whether the number is rational or irrational. You know the definition of rational number? The number is said to be rational if it has terminating decimal point or repeating decimal. Both are known as rational. We have taken the first number as 1.2. Very small question I have taken. We'll divide this 1 by 2 and we'll try to find out whether it is rational or irrational. It will be rational if it is having terminating decimal point. It will be rational if it is not having terminating decimal point but repeating decimal. We'll first find out the decimal expansion of it. That is 0.5. When you are dividing 1 by 2, we are getting 0.5. It has ended, terminated, and the number which is ended, which is having the fixed number of digits, that is known as rational number. Since the digits are terminating, so 1 by 2 is a rational number. We'll take 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is 0.33333 continuously goes on. When you divide 1 by 3, it never ends. This number is not terminated, this is not ended. This one was ended, but this was not ended. This 3 is coming so many times. This is not ended. And the numbers which is not ended, they are known as non-terminating and non-terminating but repeating decimal. This 3 is continuously repeating. This is 0.35. This is non-terminating but repeating. This 3 is repeating continuously. Such type of numbers which does not terminate and repeat, they are also known as rational number. So 1 by 3 is a rational number. Directly we can decide this is in the form of P upon Q, so it is a rational number. But in the beginning itself, I made you to write the question, find the decimal expansion of the number first, and then decide whether it is rational or irrational. Therefore, it is necessary to divide first, and then decide whether it is rational or irrational. Clear? Next one we'll see 1 upon 6. 1 upon 6 is 0.16666 dash. That means 0.1 and 6 is repeating, therefore we can put bar over 6. The number is not terminated, it has not ended. It has not terminated, but this 6 is repeating continuously. It is non-terminating but repeating. It is a rational number. I'm taking 1 upon 10 now. 1 upon 10. This is 0.1. 1 upon 10, when we divided 1 by 10, we got 0.1. This is having terminating digits. It has ended. And since it is terminating, so 1 by 10 is a rational number. Therefore, we have learned so many numbers. We have learned about so many numbers. All of them were taken as rational number. And these numbers are rational because either they were terminating or repeating. But when you take a number like root 2, root 3, root 2 is 1.414, dash, 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 after that 2 is coming, dash, dash, dash is there. This is non-terminating, it has not ended, and non-repeating. This number is not terminated, it has also not ended. And the number which is non-terminated, not ended, not terminated, not repeated, after 4 we are not getting 4, we are getting 4. So, root 2 is irrational. Why it is irrational? Because after 4 we haven't got 4 we got next is 4 different numbers we are getting. Therefore, to make out whether the number is rational or irrational, just find out the decimal expansion of the number. If the decimal expansion of the number is terminated, then it will be rational. If it is repeated, then also it is rational. It is irrational only if it is non-terminating, non-repeating. Clear? Now we'll see the next one. Some of the numbers which are taken, they were rational, and some of the numbers which are taken, they were having terminating decimal. I've taken different angles, different numbers, 1 by 2, next was 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 10. These were terminating, and this was non-terminating but repeating. How to decide the number is having terminating decimal point, and how to decide the number is having non-terminating but repeating decimal. For that, we have to see the rule. One rule is there. Rule, it says if the denominator of the fraction in its simplest form is multiple of 2 or 5 only, then it will terminate. Rule says if the denominator of the fraction is 2 or 5 only, then only the number is going to terminate. It has terminated because the denominator is 2. This is terminated because we got 2 into 5. The factors of the step we got 2 as well as 5. 2 as well as 5. And if the number is having the factors 2 and 5, then it will be having terminating decimal point. Clear? Same way, this 1 upon 3 is not terminating because the factor of the denominator is not a multiple of 2 or 5. Again, the 6 is 1 upon 6 means 1 upon 2 into 3. 2 is present, but next time we are getting 3. And we know that if the factor of the denominator is other than 2 or 5, then it will not terminate, it will repeat. Then why 1 upon 6 is repeating? Because the denominator is a multiple of 2 and 5, other than the numbers 2 and 5. Clear? So make sure that you understand this topic. We'll move to the next part. One more part I'll take. To decide whether the number is having terminating or repeating decimal, you will find out the denominator. If the denominator is multiple of 2 or 5, then it will be terminating, otherwise it will be having repeating decimal. You write the question. To insert or write a topic, to insert number of rational numbers between two rational numbers. number of rational numbers between two rational numbers. Suppose we have taken one is 1 upon 3 and the other is 3 upon 10. And the question is find five rational numbers between 1 by 3 and 3 by 10. To find out five rational between 1 by 3 and 3 by 10, first we will try to make the denominator of both these numbers as same. Here the denominator of both these numbers we got different. One is having the denominator as 3 and the other is having the denominator as 10. If they are having different denominators, then first take the LCM and we will make the denominator same. How to take LCM? The LCM of 3 and 10 we got as 30. Divide this 30 by 3. We got 3 tens are 30. And that 10 has to be multiplied with what? 10 ones are 10. And when you divide this 10 by 30, we got 3. That 3 has to be multiplied with this 3, then we got 9. The two numbers which we got, the first number which we got 1 by 3, that is actually 10 upon 30. Second number which we got 3 upon 10. 1 upon 3 was the first number, second number was 3 upon 10. 3 upon 10 we have written as 9 upon 30. Between 10 and 9, we don't have any number. Therefore, what do you do? We multiply the numerator and denominator by a common number which is more than 5. If 5 is 5 rational numbers required, we try to multiply a number more than 5. More than 5 means it can be 6, it can be 7, it can be 10 even. The calculation will be easy if in case we are taking 10 as the common multiple. Therefore, what do you do? Multiply numerator and denominator and write it as the problem. Multiply numerator and denominator both by 10. Why we have chosen this 10? Because this is more than 5. We require a 5 rational number, and more than 5 you can take any number. 5 भी ले सकते हैं, 6 भी ले सकते हैं, 7 भी ले सकते हैं, 8 भी ले सकते हैं, 8 भी ले सकते हैं. For us the calculation will be easy in case you are taking 10. Then what you got? 10 upon 30, and next number was 9 upon 30. 9 upon 30. Multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number, that is 10. This will be 10 upon 30 into 10 upon 10, it will become 100 upon 90. So 300. 30 and 10 are 300. And when you multiply this 9 upon 30 by 10 upon 10, we got 90 upon 30. This is 90 upon 300 and this is 100 upon 300. Between 90 and 100 we got 9 numbers and we require only 5 numbers. So what do you do? We find out any 5 numbers from these. Therefore, rational numbers between 1 by 3 and 3 by 10 are 90 and 100 to be equal. We got 91 upon 300, 92 upon 300, 93 upon 100, 94 upon 100, 95 upon 100. In that way, choose any number of rational numbers. It is up to you which rational number you want to take. Today we have learned whatever we learned. I'll do the revision of that. After that, whatever the difficulty you are having, you can ask that. You can raise your hand. Before that, let me explain whatever we have done today. We have learned about the definition of rational numbers. Another definition of rational numbers. Either it will be having terminating decimal point or repeating decimal. Rational numbers means या तो खत्म होगा या repeat होगा. और irrational मतलब ये खत्म भी नहीं होगा, repeat भी नहीं होगा. That is irrational number. Now next we have learned how to insert the number of rational numbers between two rational numbers. दो नंबर के बीच में हमको rational number include करना है. तो कैसे करते हैं? पहले उसका LCM निकाल के हमने denominator same किया. यदि हमको 5 rational numbers निकालना है तो 5 से बड़ा कोई सा भी नंबर ऊपर नीचे मल्टीप्लाई किया and we have made a common denominator. Now the common denominator we have taken as 300 and after that we got the required number. Expecting that you understood. Let me ask the questions in case if you have any difficulty. Let me first put the video.